Hey folks, so I was chilling on my couch last Saturday afternoon and scrolling through Facebook, and I came across this live concert by Jonathan Nelson. And man, let me tell you, they was killing, man. They had that piano sitting right in the mix, and Jo Pryor was just killing on those keys, man. He put on a whole clinic. And then there's other stuff in there, so y'all go check that out. I'll put the link in the description, but today I wanted to focus on just the talk music. Let's just do 3 sections. We're in the key of C, so let's start from the beginning and see this first one.
Is it well with anybody? We gotta, what you need, mother?
I love this talk music, man. It's so nice. Now I want to just kind of give you guys who are wondering how to do talk music and what talk music is for those of you who may not be gospel musicians. So when someone is talking or the preacher is standing up or anyone who's standing up and they want quiet music in the background, they don't want you to really play a song. They just want you to play quiet music. And that could be difficult for those of you who are used to a lot of structure. You know, you have the sheet music in front of you or you have the chords in front of you. But we're not doing that with talk music. We're just creating nice melodies and learning how to harmonize those melodies. And so you have to learn as a musician to be able to operate with a sort of freedom so that you can play how you feel. And that's the whole goal of this channel. So check this out. If you're doing talk music in C, one of the easiest ways to do this is do a 5 chord, which is a G chord. And then you can go to a F chord. And then you can go to a C chord. A 5, a 4, and a 1. That's the easiest way to do it. And just play around with that melody. Right, so this is just a kind of just standard beginner kind of how to do that. Now let's talk about what he's doing, because you want to have some variety. And so what he's doing here is now he's kind of doing a 2-5-1. So what's happening here? He's going like this. He's kind of starting off with this E major chord where the G sharp's at the bottom. See, so you have this E major chord, you have an A major chord, you have a G major chord. These are all in what's called drop 2 position, and then you have this C sharp diminished chord. Then from here he's setting up his A, and the reason he's doing that is because this leads us to the 2-5-1. The 2 of C is a D minor and the 5 is a G major. So he's about to lead to the D minor by having this lick. See, there's my B minor, so that's a 2. Then he does a 4 minor, an F minor 6. Look at how that sounds. It's so nice. Go ahead and grab those notes from the screen. You want these as talk chords. And then I have this, then he has this nice, I like that. Really nice movement that he did in lick 1. Let's go and see what he does on the second one.
Okay, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Okay, all right, do me a favor, I gotta go. All right, get something to...
Oh, that was a nice one too. Let me play that one more time.
Do me a favor, I gotta go. Okay, all right, do me a...
So, right? So when we hear that, what's happening here? Well, we have this melody. And remember I told you it was just a 5 chord and a 4 chord? So, da da da, that's the 5 chord. Da da, that's the 4 chord. Da da. So it's just what I told you at the beginning, right? But it's his way of making that his own and making it sound nice. But the theory is the same. It's just a 5 chord and a 4 chord. And the way he voiced that would just be, you know, you could have this C major with the B at the bottom. See? That's just a C chord. Here's the 5 chord. Here's the G chord. But see how I'm voicing that? I got the B at the bottom. Now there's my 4 chord. got the F, but I have the A at the bottom, and I have that G in there to make it sound nice. Nice stuff we can do. Let's go to this third section.
Okay, all right, do me a favor. I gotta go. All right, get something and put it in your hand. Anybody in here from the islands?
Oof. Oh, I gotta show you that.
Any plain old just Americans in here?
You can see, you hear him killing in the background.
Get something in your hand, even if you gotta take your ponytail off, put it back on later.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. Let's go back to what he was playing, folks.
From the islands?
Okay.
Anybody in here from the islands?
So check this out.
Anybody in here from the islands?
So I love that, man. Like, what is that? So it sounds like, so we have this voicing. Nice little move there that we have. So here we have a 1 chord. Then we have the 5, just like I said before. Then we have the 4 chord, like I said before. But see, it's just y'all see how nice these chords sound, man? That's a 4 chord. He did a 4 chord twice, but he voiced it differently. The first time was like this. The second time was like this. And then he did this thing.
Anybody in here from the islands?
See? Now that's a 2 chord right there. Sounds so nice. But then I like that move he does after this. Check this out. Check this out. Oh, man. Man, if I'm sitting in the audience and you do that, I'm going to be like, that pianist, man, he sounded nice backing up that person, man. So, yeah, man, you guys got to get some of these things. I mean, it sounds so nice here. Let me tell you all that is. Check this out. He has a B chord, a B flat chord, where the D, instead of going down, he takes that middle note and brings it up an octave. And then you have a D minor chord, and he takes that F and brings it up an octave. Then he has an F major, and he brings the middle note up an octave. And then he has a C chord, and he brings that up an octave. So in reality, it's just 4 major chords, but they sound so nice, right? Because we're leading with that melody, but you have this B flat, D flat, F, C. And play around with it. Playing around with just major chords, the 1, the 5, the 4, and then bringing in that B flat, the flat 7. But check this out. Let's see if he did one more thing after that.
Any plain old just Americans in here?
Oh man, what's that? So he something like that. Something like that, right? So let me hear that again.
Plain old just Americans in here.
So that's going to be. So now he's targeting the 3 major. So if you notice, he's playing around with different major chords within the key of C. So here's the voicing there, and then. So I'm just voicing it this way, but I know that I'm just treating these as E major chords.
Plain old just Americans in here.
So this is a lick to get us to our E dominant chord, and then what does he do after that?
Get something in your hand. Get some.
So this is going to be that lick he did there is going to be to an A minor. You can rewind the video if you need that part.
Get something in your hand, even if you got to take your ponytail off, put it back on later.
Really nice, man. Really nice, man. Grab those licks. Grab those licks from Jo Pryor. Looks really easy. I took some of the simplest stuff in this concert, but y'all got to see the whole thing. So definitely check out the clip of that. I like this concert so much. I actually, Monday when I was in the session with my members, we just reacted to the whole thing. I was just kind of reacting and doing breakdowns and stuff. So if you're on the site, check that out. It's going to be on there for you. So check that out. But if you're not, look below. You guys are going to see the video right here. I'm going to put it right here so it'll go right to that video after this one. Definitely like this video if you like it. If this is something that you think you can use, talk music. It's about developing that freedom of expression for you. Don't make it too difficult. As a musician, we strive for excellence, not perfection. Remember the difference. And I'll see you guys later.
God bless you, everybody. Thank y'all for having me.